Road trip time.
Welcome to the home of the DIY movement, where we build stuff and paint things.
Today is Friday. I don't even know what day. 23rd?
I don't know.
I think.
Maybe.
I think it's July 23rd, 2026, man. We just crossed into Kentucky.
Yay!
We are going to a picnic in Lexington, Kentucky. We have about 2.5 hours left. It's the USO Midwest Regional, which I've never been to an USO event. I remember back when Lowrider magazine was a thing, was big. You know, they always had pictures in the magazine of like all their chapters. It was like a huge club. And I never knew how to pronounce the name because there wasn't a chapter where we live. So I don't know if it was like USO or USO, or if it was like initials for something, USO. You know, I didn't know. But anyways, here we are.
So how do you say it?
I think it's USO, and I think that means brother or brotherhood or something like that in Samoan.
Oh, okay.
We'll find out today.
Interesting.
But we left yesterday morning at 4 a.m. and I drove 12 hours, 13 in the truck,
Yeah.
to Jackson, Tennessee. And we stopped for the night. And we did good. And we woke up this morning and we left Jackson, Tennessee for about a 5-hour trip to finish the trip. We had some issues with the truck.
Oh!
So we were cruising along. The truck has 19,000 miles on it. It's a 2024 6.4 Hemi gas.
Oh!
And we were just cruising along, man, and the thing like lost power. Started shuddering, misfiring, vibrating out of nowhere. I thought the trailer had a flat.
Oh!
So I'm looking in the mirror, and then I thought it seemed like the drive shaft lost the weight, like vibrating the whole truck. I'm like, what the hell, man? Threw a check engine light, loss of power, wouldn't accelerate. We're going through these hills in Tennessee, right?
You gotta have power.
Man, I really don't want to pull over, you know.
There was not really anywhere to pull
That's how
over.
you get
The shoulder
killed.
was really, there was no shoulder almost.
So we limped along for like 10 more miles in limp mode, is what it's referred to, I guess. Pulled over to an area that was safe, turned the truck off, let it sit. Not really a whole lot I can do, you know, myself out here. Turned it back on, took off. It did it again briefly, and then it rode good for like the next 75 miles. And luckily, we were able to make a phone call to a dealer in Nashville.
A little bit northeast of Nashville, but
Rhythm, right? Rhythm?
yeah, Rhythm Ram.
Rhythm, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler, whatever. And man, we whipped in to the service station, and a dude named Brian and Nick, we whipped in. We didn't have to like sign in or nothing, man. Dude came out with a scan tool that wasn't picking up anything, so he had like a Bluetooth scan tool, plugged it in to the computer in the shop. Like, man, very good service.
Oh yeah.
And so we had a misfire in cylinder 5.
Oh! Yeah.
Intermittent. Could be bad gas. Could be.
Could be.
I mean, really, that's all it can be. Like,
But it only had what, one misfire?
it had one misfire that threw that, or yeah,
That threw the code off.
through the code. So he suggested, you know, watch where you put gas. Put which kind of makes sense because the last time we filled up was kind of sketch.
A little bit.
So anyways, man, it's been good since. We probably put like another 100, we're probably at 120 miles since it happened. So we're crossing our fingers that we get there okay. So far so good, I guess. The event is tomorrow, Saturday. I think they're doing something tonight, and then the event tomorrow, and then Sunday probably start heading back. So kind of a kind of like a 1.5 day event. What you think?
Yeah. Short.
Yeah, kind of short. We bring the Cadillac. Didn't want to bring the 60. Just want to bring something different about the Cadillac instead. Looking forward to it, man.
Plus we thought it was gonna be hot, so we thought the Cadillac has AC. Will be cool. We won't be sweating to death. But it seems like the weather is going to be really nice.
It was 75 degrees over here.
80s over here does not feel like 80s back home.
Man, this is nuts. It's like it's July. It's the end of July, going into August. It's 75 degrees in Tennessee. That blows my mind. That's like 30 degrees cooler than home.
Yeah.
And it's probably like 30% humidity. Man, amazing. Love it. So, yeah, we brought the Cadillac. Man, I haven't been to an event out this way.
Well, and the guy at the dealership wanted to see your Cadillac and was trying to buy it.
Oh, yeah, he wanted to buy it. Asked me what's in the trailer. I told him. Looked at it. He wanted to buy it. So, no, I don't think so. Maybe. Money talks. But last time we've been out this way for an event was probably like 2011
A long time ago.
for Back Bumper Bash number 3. We came out. Now we've been out this way plenty of times, but not for an event. So see some old friends, see some people we haven't seen in a while. Looking forward to it. Just kind of hanging out. I guess we'll see when we get there. We got 2.5 hours. So the Friday night event was a cruise in to a local high school over there, hosted by Solitos Car Club. Some of these pictures are from the hotel. Some of them are from the high school. There's a high school right there. And some of them are from the actual event. Pretty good turnout at the high school, man. It was nice of them to have the actual building open to use the restroom and stuff like that. Wash your hands and stuff like that, man. Key takeaway from cars out that way, man, is they are very detail oriented in their hydraulic setups. That's a nice 58, by the way. In my opinion, that was the nicest car there. I'm kind of partial to Impalas, of course, though. That's a shot of the event. I want to say they had about 200 cars, maybe more. This was a nice 64, man. They had a little bit of everything going on. Traditional stuff, convertibles. This was a nice 68, man. Nice black paint job. I looked over this thing at least 4 times. Real nice bodywork on that black paint job, man. Real nice car. Like I say, it had baby Lincolns, 44s, G bodies, Cadillacs. Had some throwback stuff, Astrovan, Tracker. Here's that 58's LS swap to look like a small block, I guess, man. Visors, Trailmasters, air condition, cruiser skirts, Continental kit, dual antennas, high-low setup. Just overall well-built car. Car's from Detroit, I'm told. I didn't get to meet the owner, actually, but nice 64 here. To the left there, that's a lay it low throwback. We'll get around to that one there. Had candy paint, had pearl paint, pinstripe graphics, all kind of stuff. This car right here, man, this car was built, I want to say, in like 2004 somewhere, maybe somebody can clarify that by Jimmy from Show and Go. It's a Lay It Low throwback. I posted that on Instagram, man. That car still looks really good. It's not particularly my style, but man, just the clear coat on it still look as, man, like they just did it last weekend. Had some different things like this truck right here. It's still a nice vehicle, but not your, traditional stuff. This was a really clean luxury sport. I looked at this one a few times. Bodywork on that was exceptional. Nice black paint job. Ran into somebody at this moment right here that says they watches the channel, so I had to chop it up for a minute. Not too long though. Man, the weather was nice. The crowd was nice. The food was good. They had free water, stuff like that. They also had a taco truck on site, which we can have a whole debate about taco trucks in Kentucky versus other cities. We actually didn't eat the taco truck, but man, just a lot of nice stuff, man. A lot of lay and play stuff. They had some cars hitting some big inches too. It's a nice Cadillac right here. Nice pearl paint on it, man. The 64 was a little different. I wanted to get it on video, man. Kind of had a throwback vibe to it. Kind of resembled like a Gypsy Rose type style, minus all the flowers and stuff. Just kind of a retro build. Square body here was pretty clean. I wanted to get some footage of that for Truckin' Tuesday, man. This was a nice black paint job on it. Just a nice built truck, man. Looked good. Wanted to get that for my buddy for Truckin' Tuesday. Had a donk there on some Daytons. Don't know if they were the real deal. Didn't bother to look, man. This Riviera right here, really like the paint job, man. The camera doesn't capture it, plus it was cloudy. But this thing is a multicolor candy and pearl. Kind of looks like a lifestyle car, if you ask me. It's also for sale. From Those Dudes Car Club out that way. And man, a lot of hardline work. A lot of symmetrical hydraulic setups with wires tucked away. Just a lot of attention to detail in the trunk. This Regal right here was nice. Two-tone, moonroof, 72 Dayton, clean interior. I looked it over, man. Really liked the two-tone. Like I say, here we go. Another example of a nice trunk setup. Nice, clean. Not a bunch of wires showing. Cutlass was clean. Kind of looked like stock, stock build. Just a nice car, man. They had clubs from all over. I know Uso had guys from as far as Miami, West Texas, Chicago, which is not that far. I'm not sure that any other clubs traveled the distance that we did, but there was some other clubs within the region, within a 5-hour drive or so. This was a nice 60 hardtop right here, suntan copper. Looked at this Fleetwood coupe here. It had a factory moonroof, I believe. Suntan copper 60 was nice, man. I actually considered painting mine in that combination before I decided on green. It's a nice color. So a little bit of everything, man. I know the guys came down from Chicago. They brought some of their cars. The venue was nice, man. They really filled it up. There wasn't really much parking once they were at capacity. This Monte Carlo right here is a nice car, man. I looked at this one. It's got a 42. Man, the setup is nice. The graphics are nice. It's real subtle. It's not overdone. Nice car. It's been around a while, but man, it still looks really good. Center gold on it. Yes, sir. It's my buddies right here. Fleetwood coupe. I'm still wondering how he's able to close the trunk with the hinges that close to the hard lines. But it's an LS swap, man. He drove that down. It's got a 44 in it. I think Justin did that. Justin was featured on the channel when he did Bobby's 62 moonroof. So it's a nice car, man. Hopefully he 90s it out. Stop bullshitting. Astrovan was a throwback, man. There used to be one in my neighborhood, so I wanted to get that. Had a spinning spare tire in there. That's pretty cool. Wonder how he got that thing to spin. I wouldn't mind one of those in the shop just to look at. Tracker was a throwback. Man, these things used to be so popular back in the day. these and sidekicks, but four pump in the tracker. Pretty cool, man. This Cadillac right here had a full frame on it. Yes, sir. This big body right here caught my eye, man, because it was a black, factory black and gray big body, which you really don't see a whole lot of, man. You usually see triple black, but you really don't see the black and gray. Another clean setup. Boat tail Rivy was nice. We parked next to him at the hotel. That was a nice car. It's like I say, man, just different styles of things, and some, you know, some outrageous and some real subtle. So that's why I like going out there to that part of the country, man, and get a little bit of everything. Just see some different stuff. Cutlass had a moonroof in it too. A lot of moonroof action out that way, and a lot of hardline setups, and a lot of well-built cars, man. That whole region is slept on, man, as far as craftsmanship, fabrication skills. Just a lot of well-built stuff out that way. That's why I enjoy going out that way for events to see stuff. All right, today is Monday, the 27th, July 27th, 2026. We are about 3 hours from home, 200 miles. We drove back yesterday, Sunday, 13 hours in the truck, so that today could be an easy route. Overall, the event was nice. They had like a little cruise on Friday night from another club, so everybody kind of lined up and went out to that. That was cool. At a high school, they had the high school open for the restrooms, which was nice. Didn't do any recording there. And then Saturday was the picnic, which I want to say they probably had about 300 cars, maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of nice ones, a lot of clean ones, and then some, you know, work in progress. But overall, man, everybody was real nice. We did do a video of that. We're gonna attach. The weather was great. I think it was like a high of 75, which they told me that's unusual for this time of year, but we'll take it. What you think?
Yep.
I mean, the weather back home here is supposed to feel like 113 tomorrow. So. Yeah, met some people that watched the channel, man. A handful of people that say they watched the channel. Got some pictures. No issues with the trip back so far. We're starting to see some familiar landmarks, so that's good. We're doing good. I guess that's it, man. I don't know when the next time I'll be out that way. New Year's maybe. But it was fun. I think we're gonna get back on the Bobby's, we got to put his gas pedal on. We got to make a bracket for his gas pedal. I know the firewall pad showed up at my house at some point while we were gone. So firewall pad, gas pedal, wiring, and then on the bed, on the truck and Tuesday, start on the bed here. Maybe this weekend, maybe the following, I don't know. But that's what we got lined up.